All right, here we are in beautiful USA. We are testing our new Gen 4 grips for the Chiappa Rhino. Our two test pistols right here, they are running our Gen 3 grips. And our Gen 4s, they offer a few differences. One of the big ones is definitely going to be that we have different sizes. Right now, the Gen 3 and Gen 2s, they had these larger palm swells, which is still apparent on our Gen 4 grip. This is called the large. We also have a medium that has half of that palm swell, and then we have another grip that has 0 palm swell. And in addition to that, we even have another, we call this our Type 2 grip, and this one completely lacks the beaver tail altogether, and it's kind of a hybrid between something like your stock grip and one of our other grips. So we're going to first get suited up here with stock grip as a baseline. We'll see how it looks, see how it feels, and move up the line. All right, we have the stock grip here. We're loaded. Already, I'm not a big fan of the stock grip. That's the main reason why I made these other grips, because I found this thing to be very blocky. I found it to be very short, and I hate the grip angle. I want to be able to naturally point and shoot, but right now I'd be shooting a ceiling, shooting the sky. I'm not even close to my target. To me, it's like a Glock, and the Glock was, I don't have any Glocks because of this grip angle. And that's the same reason why I love the pistol, but I needed something else immediately, and no one else offered what I wanted. All right, so here we go. That's very uncomfortable, especially right here on my thumb. And it seems, all right, I'm not the greatest shooter, but it seems to be lacking some accuracy also. Maybe I'm just used to the other grips. Anyway, so we're gonna move up the line to our new Type 2 grip, kind of that hybrid between the two. All right, so here we are on our Type 2 grip. So this offers a lot of texture. It's much more comfortable, and especially it starts with that 1911 style grip angle. That's another thing that these Gen 4 grips are doing, is that they're completely mimicking that 17.5 degree grip angle of a 1911. And then coming up the top here, it's keeping kind of the same classic curves of a traditional revolver, even like the stock grip. So something like this, especially people with shorter hands and fingers, can be able to grip much more easily, and there's certainly a lot easier hammer access. So let's see how it works. Already, I'm certainly noticing it's much more comfortable. I don't have the same pain in my thumb like I did on the stock grip. It certainly has much more natural grip angle, which is one of the main proponents for building the grip in the first place. All right, so we're moving up the line. All right, so here we are with the actual small grip this time. 0 back strap, and not only, 0 palm swell. So this one, not only in grip angle, beaver tail, but just in the overall style here, it very closely mimics the standard 1911 anyway. So we'll see how this one feels. Oh, what was it? Also very, very comfortable. I think some of the key components here are going to be the grip angle and the beaver tail. Okay, we have a slight palm swell here. We have our beaver tail and our wonderful 1911 grip angle. Let's see how it goes. Already I find this incredibly comfortable. Having the beaver tail, the grip angle all on its own makes this thing incredibly comfortable, and it really helps to provide what we call a lock-in grip, where the gun just feels like an extension of your arm. So we're moved to the next grip. All right, so here we are with the large grip, where we have the largest palm swell here. This is like what we had in our Gen 3 and our Gen 2 grips. And so some of the biggest differences here are going to be some of the design, the texture itself, and that slightly modified grip angle. So we'll see how it goes. Another one that I find extremely comfortable, and I mean, I have larger hands already, and so this is something that just might fit my hand probably the best. It's very comfortable, but they're all available right now. Amazing grips. It really is, as we say on our website, it's going to transform your Rhino. It's going to turn it into something that looks cool from the grip forward, but is terrible from the grip back if you're still rocking a stock grip. So come and check these out.